How's it going, guys? My name is Hensley Hammer, also known in the Obby Elite community as the AFK Obby. Today I am bringing you a play-by-play process of how I built a budget time and GP Obby Mauler from scratch. Budget time is great for me as a dad, and budget GP is great for me as someone who doesn't get a load of constant screen time. This video is great for someone like me that doesn't have that one-on-one screen time, or someone that doesn't have a viable way to make money and wants to build from the ground up without necessarily being an Iron Man. Obby name, check. Obby outfit, semi-check. Tutorial island, in progress. Let's get it done, baby. Please remember, when attacking the rats, switch it to lunge. That'll give you your strength XP early on, even though it's not a lot of XP, but you don't want to get that early attack XP unless it's planned for. If it's planned for, then I don't see why not. Sweet, sweet Lumbridge, the land of huge hopes and dreams. Let's go ahead and bond this bad boy up. First thing I'll be doing is following a guide pretty closely with a few slight changes. This guide is made by Osiris for hardcore iron mode, and I will link the guide below. After I do this until 15 fire making, I make my way downstairs and pickpocket men and women until 5 thieving. Once 5 thieving is achieved, I go to the stronghold of security and put 2-factor authentication on my account. This grants me a free 10k and I have a little added peace of mind, so you can never go wrong there. Now that I'm done with that quick 10k, I ran to the GE in hopes to switch to a PvP world and loot while I watched the Obby Elite boys duke it out. What I didn't know was that I was running headfirst into a drop party and snagged some dragon boots. Free GP boys. This doesn't happen to everyone, and I was beyond grateful for the free head start on my GP. No complaints on my end. Now that I am ready to loot and still at the slow combat, I have little to nothing to worry about. I can roam freely and grab whatever catches my eye as long as I'm quicker than the bots. Made a quick 40k to GE looting, and now I will buy 3 Falador tellies, 3 Varrock tellies, a ring of dueling, games necklace, raw bear meat, raw rat meat, raw chicken, raw beef, super anti-poison 1 dose, leather boots, a spade, 1 nature rune, a mithril axe, a steel axe, and a knife. Alright, let's grab our cash sack and run east to the estate agent in Varrock. Here we're going to open a POH in Remington because this is our requirement for our Wintertide GP grind. Since I'm in the area, I quickly went downstairs in the Varrock Museum and helped fix the facts on the cases for a free 9-slayer and hunter. On a clan like Runelight, this is so easy because it highlights the correct answer. Quick and easy for me, and I'm on my way. Let's bank and tally to Castle Wars. Here, I will be bringing the steel axe, a mithril axe, my knife, spade, and a tinderbox. We are here with 3 goals in mind: leveling up woodcutting and firemaking to the Wintertide requirements, and getting fletching leveled up a bit, because we fletch a Wintertide, and the higher your fletching, the more XP you earn with each action. At 21 woodcutting, I drop the steel axe for more inventory space and grind out the rest of 35 woodcutting with my mithril. Now that I am done with the teak requirement for woodcutting, I burn my oak logs until I don't have any more. Run southeast until we hit a teak patch. We will cut and burn the teaks until we have those wintertide requirements I was mentioning earlier. Once we hit 50 fire making, we're going to get warm clothing at wintertide known as the Clue Hunter outfit. Let's spank back a Castle Wars and grab a spade, the 1 dose of super and a poison, the leather boots, and a nature room. First is the Clue Hunter cloak located between 2 willow trees southeast of Yanil. Then is the helm of Raidwald, located near the iron rocks by the cave entrance east of the clock tower. Last are the boots with the gloves located next to an oak tree southwest of the fishing guild, just north of East Ardoyne. The thieving grind for cakes is a piece of cake, and to make it easier, open your settings and toggle the shift drop. That makes it even more of a piece of cake. But let's just start at the baker's stall and keep thieving until you get enough cakes to feel comfortable at wintertide. That's our main source of food, so I grabbed a bunch. And I did go a little crazy because I was doing it while watching TV with my family, but that's usually the time that I do all the tedious AFK grinds like thieving, mining, agility, and anything else I can think of. Withdraw your bear meat, your raw beef, raw chicken, raw rat meat, and 3 Falador teleports. Tally to Falador and run north to start and complete the Druidic Ritual. This is also a requirement for wintertide. For some reason I decided to get my herb lore up because I thought that I might make some potions at wintertide. I ended up not because I didn't do it solo. So this was pointless and you can skip that if you'd like. Getting my fletching up was more important because I personally fletch a little too much, and the higher your skill level, the higher your XP at wintertide. Grab your warm helmet, cloak, gloves, boots, game necklace, and a glory. Before we can head to the howling snowstorm known as wintertide, we must first visit the Great Koren. Let's glory teleport to Draenor Village and head west towards Port Sarim. Here, we talk to Vios and choose the option "That's great, can you take me there please?" Once you arrive, teleport via the game's necklace to the wintertide camp. Make anything you may have in your inventory except an axe, tinderbox, knife, hammer, and 4 cakes. Also be sure that you have your warm clothing that we dug up on. This helps suppress the damage you are taking from a cold storm by being warm. I enjoyed stacking my crates until I hit 99, but doing this is no different than opening every crate when you receive it. $99 firemaking on the budget account is achieved. Thank you to the Obby Elite family for helping me with the celebration. I don't even have this in my main Obby, so it was a new experience for me. The process is much harder for higher HP, and that's why we got it done on only 10 HP. I will link a video further explaining wintertide below for anyone absolutely new to this process. Unfortunately, I didn't get the dang pet after 620 crates. But it's all love for the terrible RNG, and we are well on our way to the perfect start with 8 mil worth of loot from 99 firemaking. Straight off of a grind, grinding some early agility levels at the Gnome Stronghold in Draenor Village. This is to access the Grand Exchange shortcut leading to Edgeville. Once our agility goal is achieved, we begin the tedious yet crucial questing grind. The Almighty Dig Site quest is up first, unlocking the Bon Voyage quest for Fossil Island, and it allows us to find the ruby necklace for dig site pendants. Once the quest is completed, we can start cleaning at the specimen table to find missing display cases and the ruby necklace. The display cases give kudos, and kudos are needed to start the Bon Voyage quest. When you finally find the clean necklace, use it on Ten's Torp. They'll look at it, and then they'll inform you that you can now tele with it once it's enchanted. To save magic XP, you can use the Enchant Ruby tab to enchant the ruby necklace and do a dig site pendant. Let's start filling the display cases for 10 kudos each. You need pottery in case 22, an old symbol in case 36, an ancient symbol in case 37, an ancient coin in case 44, and an old coin in case 45. Now that we got our kudos, I'm going to start my Slayer grind, starting with 15 birds and a rat task, ending with extreme luck of getting a huge Earth Warrior task. I used magic the whole way through grinding 22 Slayer because we need 50 magic to wield the Slayer staff. Right after Slayer, I had free time to do Shield of Araf, Demon Slayer, and Room Mysteries. The beauty in this build is going back to the Grand Exchange and making some GP while cleaning around the house. AFK fletching for quick cash while making the wife happy, then it's back to questing. Bon Voyage was very quick and easy, and now we are ready to be on Fossil Island, where we will finish that 55 Slayer grind and trade strength to the Ammonite grabs. At this point, it is the perfect time to hit the GE and sell my winter tile loot for training gear. Most importantly, we want a regen bracelet for our Slayer grind at the Solely Set mushrooms. After everything is sold and you've made some dig site pendants, let's gear up and hit the tar swamp. I will link a video explaining the pendant and how to link it appropriately. The swamp monsters hit typeless, so no gear is needed. The regen bracelet helps heal your HP faster while you cut solis. Bring an axe for the mushrooms and a rake to clear paths. Bring a ring of dueling for a quick bank tally and we are off. After you are done with your run, make sure to have 9 mushrooms in your inventory to use the shortcut at Soli number 6. Bank your fossils and restart the process until you have at least 75 small fossils, 65 medium fossils, and 55 large fossils. Looking back on it, I started training HP to make the process easier, when I should have used the hoop snake method to take no damage from the tar monsters. I will link my quick guide on how to use the hoop snakes in the bio if you want to do the solis with low HP. If you want to train your HP and strength early, move your POH location to Hosidius and run southwest. If you are low on GP, you can bring an axe, tinderbox, and a small net to catch your own food, chop your own trees, and cook your own food. Where I have marked is the perfect 3 crab spot to begin training for an Obby. Unfortunately, I got a ton of HP levels before I realized I could use hoop snakes to stun the tar monsters. I would get 99 HP anyway, so it didn't hurt my overall progress too much. Here you can see a short example of using hoop snakes on the tar monsters for a full run. Nevertheless, I got my 75 small, 65 medium, and 55 large fossils to clean and put in the display cases under the museum for my Slayer XP. Hopefully you manage to get 21 construction at wintertime because cleaning these fossils are easiest with 21 construction. Grab yourself 5 planks, 2 oak planks, an iron bar, 10 nails, a saw, and a hammer. Build the bank and the cleaning table behind the bank. Now you can withdraw your small, medium, and large fossils to clean them. After they are cleaned, store them in the storage crate beside the table. This storage crate is at the bottom of the museum and they correlate with each other. What I like to do is grab 5 of each small and medium and large fossils. Let's walk around the bottom floor and fill the respective cases to get our XP rewards. After I finished getting all of my fossils cleaned and put in the case, I sold my Nemulite and pots for the extra cash. With everything that I have, it's time to buy more training gear. Now, spiked manacles are added to the ham joint, fury, Fremykill, and the regen bracelet. Best things to grind for my build now is the Unholy Book, Varrock 1 armor, and the bear head. Now that I have had a chance to sit back and look at my account, I think I want to do an Inquisitor's build. That means I need 30 defense and decided that I would like to up my attack a little bit and 31 prayer. Dipping my toes back into questing with Priest and Peril finished for 11 prayer, I decided to go back to crafts to get my attack up just a tad. 5 attack seems like the perfect midway point for me because it's still better than 1 attack, and if I would like to go up I would still have the option to do so. Let's talk quickly about where I train strength at Fossil Island. I am very AFK, so I like to hit the telly spot number 4 and head a bit south to the cave entrance. From here I run down to stay between the 2 crafts for the 10-minute duration of aggro. If you would like to reset, run back outside of the cave entrance and go back down. I do this when I need to be AFK, but when I get screen time my quest. Jungle Potion complete. The Knight's Sword complete. Dork's Quest complete. Tourist Trap complete. Shiloh Village complete. Elemental Workshop complete. Sea Slug complete. One Small Favor complete, and I am using the 2 XP lamps on Slayer. Alfred Grimhand's Barcrawl complete. Restless Ghost complete. Word from the Deep complete, giving me the unholy book after I fill the pages. I honestly didn't have the GP to buy the pages, so I decided to do some much needed AFK cannonballs and complete the Dwarf Cannon quest. Now that it is complete, I get my smithing up to the required 35 smithing. Now I buy a bunch of steel bars and make my way to make profits making them. Once the profits come in, I buy the pages and put them in the book. This is our new best in slot for our offhand while training. Getting the Varrock body after this was smooth as butter, and so was getting the bear home from starting but not finishing the Mountain Daughter quest. Pick up many extras of the bear heads. Now we have a pretty good training setup of the Fire Skill Cape, Frem Kilt, Manacles, Fury, Bear Head, Regen Brace, Varrock Armor, and Ham Joint. At this point, I needed to get 20 cooking for Ghost Ahoy, and now that's complete. So is Nature's Spirit, Black Knight's Fortress, Recruitment Drive, and Goblin Diplomacy. As hard as it is on my heart, I still had to go back and get a couple of missing large fossils. I AFK'd some strength and wound up getting them pretty quickly. Back to questing with the Lost Tribe complete, Wanted complete, Slug Menace complete, Cook's Assistant and the Lumbridge and Draenor Easy Diaries are completed, Falador Easy Diary and 2500 more XP for Slayer completed, Wilderness Diary Lamp secure and completed, a quick questing break to complete a Soul's Bane for some cheeky XP. Immediately back into finishing up this 55 Slayer grind with the Desert Easy Diary completed. And this gives me the 55 Slayer that I was so excited about, I forgot to bring cash. So we go get the GP lined up and uh-oh. Yeah, boy don't even have the freaking magic requirement. Let's go. You already know the king of AFK knocking down demons till 50, and now we can finally wield the Slayer staff. All I gotta do is grind out some more strength levels, some more defense levels, and I'm ready to go. As always guys, thank you so much for watching. I kind of feel bad because there's a lot of information in certain spots and some parts are kind of longer video wise but short on information. I have a pretty bad laptop and have to do things literally one at a time. Thank you for your patience. I actually have a new computer coming soon, and hopefully if this generates a lot of views, I would love to make a new one more in depth and make it a series. Thank you. Now that all is said and done, I would like to shout out the Obby Elite community for being the absolute best community that Obby Maulers have to offer. With weekly events updated monthly, frequent 99 parties often resulting in generous drop parties, a well-organized Discord with all of the guides and help a community can offer, it doesn't get better than Obby Elite.